Breaking news with Paul Toole.
Hello and a very warm welcome. The Cal League, the first Crip softball league in Los Angeles, presents its coffee table book of 500 Black Unity pictures by author L.A. Nutt. The Cal League uplifting families, communities and ending the sickness of gang violence that has plagued black communities for over 50 years. The Cal League players, former Crips on 11 teams, backed by their communities, create a safer environment for all LA communities. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.
What makes you righteous? You see, I don't smoke, I don't drink. I won't fornicate and I won't commit adultery. I don't smoke dope.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
And I say all my prayers every day. And I give whatever I can in charity.
Yes, sir.
And what else do you do? But what do you mean, what else? Is there something else? That's nothing. That's vanity. So you don't smoke, so what? So you don't drink. You don't use drugs. So what? What are you doing to better the condition of others? What are you doing to reform where you live? And if you do nothing to reform society with the knowledge you have received, then you are guilty of concealing knowledge. And that is a cardinal sin.
Go see the doctor. 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 Go see the doctor.
America never intended black people to be here long term. They never intended us to be here long term. In their opinion, we have worn out our welcome. So to help usher us out the way, they're going to bring the migrants in to exhaust all of the remaining social services so there's none left for us. They're going to take over all of the available industry jobs, low pay and labor jobs, so there's nothing available for us. Asians have already been chosen by the white power structure to be the priority minority. So the Asians are set.
Yeah.
The Native Americans have their reservations. Latinos are the migrants. Indians are already doing well, East Indians. Arabs already have their stake. Who are the only people in America who do not control any part of the American economy? It's the American African. It's black folks. Look at the Indians, their share of the hotel market. Look at their share of the fast food markets. Look at the European Jews with the banking industry, the Asians with the import and export. If you look, there's a color on every sector of society. What sector of society do black people control? We can't say music and entertainment because although we are the raw product, we are not the controllers of those corporations. Look at hip hop. Most of that is controlled by Caucasians. Look at
Most of that is controlled by Caucasians. Welcome to the show, man. I'm your host, Dr. Crip. Please like, subscribe, share, spread the word, man, that we back. No more in 24. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in, man. You heard what he said. That's a repeat. But I had to, some things you have to let recycle, because the message needs to be clear. What do black people have? And then what did the Bloods and Crips add to it? Nada. They didn't add nothing to the plate. All they did was took away for 50 years. Your son, your daughter, me, and some other people. For 50 years. That's all they did was just take away. They ain't had nothing to the table. Now it's to the point to where, you know what? I'm going to tell you a fun fact. Here go a fun fact. This is what the brain told me. He said, man, look, I was, when you just doing stuff and you start researching, just be doing something. It said, Google, how long does an empire last? Google, how long does a empire last? Meaning a form of power that rules. Said about 300 something years. And he said, how long has America been in existence? About 300 something years. I said, all this motherfucker about to come down. It's over with. Man, they about to bring this joint down. You feel me? 300 something. We over the limit, man. It's time for this to come down. It's another empire finna come. It's over. This is the last days, man. I am a firm believer of all that. 20 years ago and 15 years ago, you couldn't tell me, oh, we living in the last, I would be listening and all that. Right now, today, after they shot me for no reason, what reason do you have for shooting me? Other than I'm in your business, which is gang businesses, which I am supposed to be a part of. Yeah, we really living in the last days when you start shooting us the nuts. When you start gunning down real G's that ain't done nothing, that gave their life, you feel me? We are definitely in the last days, man. This is the last day of this book. You better get right out here because you don't got nothing. You think because you got the $1 million house that you straight. Nah, you not. Because when skin color come into effect, we gonna be on the last totem pole. I think they got a plan for everybody that's black. Or are you in a racial relationship? Say, listen, we're gonna let you live, but we killing everybody else. And then we can't determine about the kids because it's a mix. So we gotta kill the black. So that means the only person gonna live is you. Now, you could die with them. All you gotta do is say, nah, I'm straight. You can go over there. How many people gonna be like, well, I did live a good life with y'all. I'm going to the new world. I'm white. I'm going over here. Hey, look, it's a television show that I did that the homie look. It was a television show. Parliament. What's his name? The owner of Parliament. With the weird dude, the Mothership Connection dude. What's his name? Oh my God, I can't think of his name. He all that. Group One Nation Under a Groove, all that. It's all him, his band. What is the name of that guy? George Clinton. George Clinton. George Clinton had a television show maybe about 15 years ago. It was called Cosmic Slop. Yeah, George Clinton, Western Ave. Hey, welcome everybody to the show One Move Away. Western Ave, Queen XC, Cost Green. George Clinton. Yeah, it was George Clinton. So he had a television show. I think this is about maybe 10, 15 years ago. Um, and it was, the name of it was called Cosmic Slop. It was like a spinoff of like the Twilight Zone. You know, the shows were based like that. And so I always liked that. So um maybe maybe some time, 10 years or so after that, uh the homie from 60s, he entwined with the entertainment. So he said, very famous comedian. He said, I said, man, yo, what's up with, the boy with the woo? I'll be writing. He said, no, you be writing for real on 6 hours? I said, yeah, I'll be writing. He said, man, look, just I'm gonna put you in front of him and let you go for what you know. Just, I don't want to try to explain it, because I explained the Cosmic Slop situation to him, and I said, look, I want him to do the same thing that George Clinton did. We're gonna use him as the intro. He might be in a hot tub with some girls, and he gonna say, well, this gang member about to meet his fate, and next he might be in a lowrider, or he might just different situations. The way the Twilight Zone comes on, Cosmic Slop, George Clinton did the same thing. And one of the shows that Cosmic Slop had was about when the aliens came back, they were only taking the black people and they were killing all the white people. And everybody thought when the aliens came that they were going to take the white people, like, because that's the way they had broke down the messages or whatever. But it turns out at the end of they was taking all the black people. They was like, no, if you're white, you're staying, because this earth is about to end and we're snatching all the black people and they coming with us. I was like, George is crazy. So, just imagine if something like that did happen and they come and they like, hey, look, and you don't know what's happening. You think black, you go over there. The kid, we can't decide. All the kids, you gotta go over there. You be like, man, they gonna do something to the black because that's what you thinking. And all the black people went to the safe side, but the white people went to that side, was the torture, doom, the torture, the doom, all that. And it had always gave me that idea. So I had wrote a little script, and I had put all kind of little stuff in there for the dude. No, it wasn't but you thinking about Bubba Loke, Western Ave, Queen XC. Nah, it wasn't him. It was somebody that's got a little bit more power, a little bit more fame, got his game tight. Super tight. You know what I'm saying? He at the top of the food chain when it comes to the entertainment game, he at the very top, but yeah, man, black people need to get their stuff together, man, because you got to realize what is taking place out here right now. It's not even the point no more about what we gonna do, this and that. It's about the agendas that is being pushed, because black people taking too long, because one thing we know how to do is just rah talk. Yeah, rah. We'll rah some shit up, but it's just talk at the end. Whitey like to execute. He don't like to talk. He like to execute. He come with the plan and he execute. His thing is divide, conquer, and plant, implement. Move forward. This is why J. Edgar Hoover, his plan, people don't understand this. Dr. Crip, you don't know what you're talking about. Man, people didn't have their chance for years. Nah, but you don't understand. when a economic and a mental depression comes like a blanket and it covers the whole culture of black people, that's hard to shake off. It takes generations to shake off. And when you shaking this one layer off, guess what? They add another layer. And not only is it the government, you got the helpers. The white man that tell you to get off his grass, nigger, and all that other type of stuff. You know, and he work at the DMV. So all he do is fail black people when you come up to get your driver's test. Fail. Wrong. Wrong. You can't dispute it or nothing. You like, huh? He's wrong. Come to find out 2 years later, the DMV send you, no, you know, you was right, but you've been operating without a license. You done got 2 tickets. Now you got 2 points on your license. All that's from racism. So that's the helper, you know. So, and then you got the black people that, you know, out of the frustration of life, we're a side effect. Crips and Bloods is a side effect of slavery. You know, it's like when you inject something and you don't know what's going to happen. That's what happened. They tell you a side effect, or you might get some cramps, you might get a bubble, man, you're going to get a blister. Crips and Bloods is a side effect of J. Edgar Hoover. When you put everybody in the bubble, you know, and you take away everything, this is what you get. The weak gonna try to eat the strong, and whatever is trending is gonna blossom. Trust me, it was a lot of stuff trending before Bloods and Crips, but why did none of that take off and last for 50 years? Why is it that the Bloods and Crips is the only thing that took off from back in 69 that's still relevant to this day? Bloods and Crips have lasted certain organizations and churches. We got a longer running history than all them. And ain't nobody stopped it. Ain't nobody came and intervened. Ain't no leaders came and stopped it. Ain't nobody came and did nothing. So you mean to tell me since 1969 to present day, we haven't had enough millionaires, billionaires, black people with common sense, and black people with education to come stop Crips and Bloods? You mean to tell me that hasn't happened in 50 years and we still chipping at it? We still chipping at Bloods and Crips. We still chipping at Bloods and Crips right now to this day to stop it. And how far have we came? How far have how far have we came to putting a dent? I don't even know what's the dent that we put. What is the dent that we have stopped to where we could say, listen, man, even in times of 92, the riots, what that lasted about, I give it 2 weeks and 3 days. 2 weeks, 3 days, 14 hours, 42 minutes, and 10 seconds. It was over. Popping at the first one was the popping at the World on Wheels. After that, it was on. It went from west side all the way to the east side. Then it made it back to South Central. And it was like, man, you can't come over here through. Don't. We was coming through there, grabbing, serving, doing everything. They told us, they like, hey man, y'all from Nachos, y'all better get up out of here. It was like, for real, it was like that. Like, yeah, y'all better get. It was like we thought it was on. Oh man, no. They done popped on him over there, and then it went over here, and it went over here, and it's over. And you know, the individuals who it was they plants or was they actual black people? It was actual black people that did the shooting. Wasn't no police, wasn't no infiltrator, wasn't none of that. Them was real niggas that was extra'd out, that popped on them dudes at the skating ring, and it was over with. They like, everybody back tripping. And next thing you know, it was back tripping. And then you know what happened? I pull up and I was like, hey, cuz, look, we having a meeting at the park. He was like, oh, no, I got to go to work. Wait a minute. For the 3 days, it was like, you was with the business and with blue rags and everything. Now we got a meeting, homie. You got to go back to work. You going to work. You can't, man, they ain't even did all that. They work is still closed. Oh no, man, I work I work outside. They told me if I want to keep my job, I'll catch y'all at the next meeting. Hey, you got all these dudes that came out, now they scared. They gone. But that's how black people is, man. They good at the rah-rah, They good. Like, yeah. They good. They good at the rah-rah, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, look, everybody, welcome to the show. J Mac, what it do? West Side Life, one move away, Western Avenue, Queen XC. I Cause Green. Andre Phillips, what's happening? Aaron Barks, salute. What it do? Welcome back to the team, bro. J Mac, what's up, homie? Hope all is well with you. J Mac, listen, man. Why you didn't roll my blunt for me? You think I forgot about that? When I get down there, I'm going to see you about that. We need to step to the side, homie. You need to get pulled to the side, homie. You didn't roll my blunt. That's J Mac checking in. Oak Cliff, Texas in the house. What it do? Hey, West Side Life. Hey, Dr. Crip. Ending the sickness. How does one stop gangs if the gangs don't want to stop? Hope they hear your message. Hey, West Side Life, that's a good question. How does one stop gangs if the gangs don't want to stop? That's them snakes in the grass, because it's a movement, right? Kendrick Lamar, they not like us. Tying rags, remember all that? Where's all that at? I mean, I haven't seen no more tying on no rags nowhere. I would think that, all of them should be doing something. YG, Dub C. Don't we need an all-star concert right now? All Bloods and Crips. Do I need to arrange that? I guess I got to arrange that, huh? That's one that need to happen right now. Snoop, Dub C, DJ Quick, YG, Kendrick Lamar, Mac 10. I'm going to tell you something. People don't know this. Mac 10 is my favorite rapper of all time. I don't care what you say, J Mac. I could care less about how you feel. I went through it with Mac 10. He was the only one that understood my pain and led me through the darkness with Agua. Max 10 is the man. Now I know, blood, that you gonna have a problem with me, again. The Bloods. I know that. I know. Nut, you stepping out of bounds. Blood, I'm telling you. If had not been for Mac 10, there would had never been Suwoo. Now I know I'm stepping over. I didn't win over. I know that. But Mac 10 is the one. You know this. So don't deny this, blood. He is the man of South Central Los Angeles, okay? In Inglewood. There is no Mac 10. You feel me? There is no Inglewood without Mac 10, man. There's no West Side without Mac 10, man. And there definitely wouldn't be no Cash Money or none of that. They were Crips. You know this. He single-handedly, one person, he went and touched them dudes and they turned blood. Now, hey, what's the word when somebody changed to us? What we call them? Damn. What is the word that the gang members use when they? Oh, he trade. What he transformed. What is the word that they use? He used hood hoppers. No, it's another one. Now it's something else. He used to be from there, and now he's from there. Or Blood used to be from there, but it's something else. It's another word. It's an old school word. I can't think of what it is. But that's what Mac 10 did to Cash Money. Overnight, he made Birdman a 5-star general. You remember who is the only blood to have their poster on Crenshaw and Slauson in sacred Crip land. Mac 10. When you pass by, you see it. Mac 10, his poster was there. Big. It's all outdoors. And it was there for a long time. So, Mac is the one, He is the one. But they have to do something. West Side Life, they gotta do something. They gotta start making these moves. If they want to continue the movement and talk with Dr. Umar talking about, you feel me? They gotta come together, man. They gotta make a move. They can't just, I told you, it's gonna die out and it's gonna go away and it's just gonna be in the minds and the hearts of certain people. But you got to keep that type of energy in front of the public eye. By now, we should have heard a concert. Oh, yeah. This, you know what? It's going to be a concert, such and such. You know what I'm saying? We got Snoop Dogg. We got Daz. We got Crip. We got YG, DJ Quick, Mac 10. All the Bloods and Crips. Whoever's a rapper. Because that shows that they together and they pushing the line. So that's how you got to do stuff like that. Somebody needs to make that happen, Somebody needs to make that happen because they have to be on the same stage together so that energy can overflow into the street so people can pick that up and be like, oh, you know what? Man, it's on and popping out here. We ain't popping. Ain't no beefing, and each of them artists got to get on there like, man, look, man, Bloods and Crips is all over. It's all over. When you go back to your hood, that's need to be the thing. Until stuff like that happen, ain't gonna be no changes. So you gotta have changes to where people see it and feel it in the streets, One move away. Hey, Dr. Crip, no more in 24. Real clever how you put your homies out the drug spot in your hood. Great show. I know what you talking about. Yeah, see, that's the Bloods and the Crips working together because the Swans told me about that spot. They used to cut the grass over there in the hood. And they used to watch the homies destroy, whatever. And the owner of the building, that was my first time in life being a manager. I was the manager of the buildings. I was the manager. He said, man, look, just, I can't give you a spot for free, but, I could charge you half and just collect the spots from the other three units and, man, just run everything. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I did for about a year or so. And when I went over there, I told him, I said, man, give me the keys. Give me all the keys to all the units, this and that. So I pulled up. Bang, 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 bang. What's up? Who is that? It's Houston Up. What's happening? Hey, cuz y'all got to go. I'm working with the manager right now. Ali, yeah. Ooh. No, who? Nut, woo. They was sitting there talking. I was like, listen, I'm finna change the locks and I'm finna do all that. Listen, the smoker, y'all already know. Y'all running, he's not paying his rent. He ain't paid in 3 months. Oh, I talked to the owner. He said, man, listen, well, y'all ain't gave him nothing, and I got all the books and receipts. Y'all out of here. It ain't no discussion. You feel me? We can do whatever y'all want to do right now. That's how we got that spot in the alley in 2000. That's how we got that. I had to put these dudes out because they was running it down the drain. And I locked him up, right? And I knew they dope was in there. And I was like, I'm going to go back and get it tonight. But they broke in there. I know he broke in there. Hey, Mexican Money went in there like, I ain't having it. He broke in there, took all that. He was like, and I searched when I put him out too. I searched for everywhere. He had it in the vent. Like, damn, we smart. He had it in the vent. I was like, damn. When I came back, I looked. I was like, damn, I seen the window broke. I was like, how did he get in here? Like, I'm looking. I'm like, I don't see nothing. And I walked through that hallway and I looked up and that vent was gone. I was like, damn. I could have had that. Yeah, but that was what that show was about. The homies was running. They was over there getting it. But when you run a drug spot and you in your hood, this your hood, you're responsible for the community. You have to take care of everything, the neighbors, all that. You have to run the traffic down. You want stuff to be clean, all kind of stuff. You want everybody in that area that know that this is a drug spot and you to running it. So when a problem happened, you want them to come to you like, man, what's up? Woo. And that's how that went. Whenever it was a problem, they came and knocked on my door and I handled it. Because I run all the units. But most people don't do that now. Well, this generation don't even have. They don't have spots. They got hangouts and I don't know what kind of spots you call them. There ain't no spots where people come and buying weed and all that other type of stuff. They don't do that no more. They just sit around and running stores and running people's houses and flocking and all that. That's their thing. Ain't you broke? Yeah, I ain't tripping though, cuz I'm finna go to work in a minute. What you mean you finna go to work? I'm finna go hit something. You finna go hit something where? I'm just waiting for the homie to pull up blood and then it's on. We finna go past. Is this a plan? Did y'all? You mean to tell me you finna just drive around the city of Los Angeles till you feel that it's money up in there and go up in there and get it? Is that how y'all do it? And then you come out with $2,000, but you used your girl car? Now she in trouble. These generation is out of control, man. It is really out of control. So I don't really know what to say about that because these kids out here money is the furthest thing from their mind, on an everyday basis of a whatever you doing, like a hustle. You have to put your all into it is what I'm talking about. They're just sitting around, laying around, lean, popping pills, powder. Oh, hey, pull up. What's up, cuz? I'm out of here. I'm gonna go put in work. Let me go. And jump in the car and they leave. And 4 left and only 2 come back. Like, what happened to the other 2? Oh shit, we was in the house and I heard the neighbors get out the house, call the police. So we had to get up out of there. I ran to the car. I got on. What happened to shit? The homie, he jumped in. Where the other 2 homies at? I don't know. I got on. So you just left them? I don't know where they went. I hit the freeway. I seen the police coming, man. I'm not waiting around for them. And they call later. Hey, what's up, blood? Hey, what up, bitch? Nigga, baby red here, blood. He left us, blood. Baby Red, they saying that you left them. Hey, cuz, check this out. I didn't leave them. They heard me say, cuz the neighbors, I'm out of here. They still was trying to grab something. I went to the car. I'm gone. And that's the game that you in, that you trying to win in. That's your hustle. Like they did the store on Century and Van Ness, drive car. And I'm starting to think that I don't even know if that was really homies or not that even did that. I'm starting to think I kind of seen some of the skin on there. Now, if he could have been a light-skinned brother or whatever, though, but this show looked at white. And if it looked at white, that looked like some Mexicans or something, or some Persians or some foreigners doing that. I don't know if the homies got enough nuts to be running Corvettes through windows. And then pulling up out of there, That takes some nuts right there. That takes some cojones. Andre Phillips, no more in 24. 100 I cost green. Every time Relax find a way to get things going on the right path, the white man always find a way to put an end to it. Time to start making something happen. When the white man come, have a plan. Hey, man, hey, look, you ain't never said nothing wrong. Because when he coming in a way that's going to move the crowd. He ain't coming to play around and collect names and find out, hey, when you speak, cuz say your hood and your hood name, where you from, cuz, so everybody can know. Oh, okay, for sure. Yeah, I'm Big Bandit, cuz, I've been doing this, homie. Since 1980, homie. And it's time. It's time, blood. It's time. So that's all I got to say. I'm Big Bandit, blood. White man coming in ain't saying nothing. He just executing. Follow him. Arrest all them. They picking you up on charges, everything. And karma is catching. Technology, I don't think crime is going to outdo technology because it's catching people really kind of quick. If you look at the news, you see they was in the 60s today how they caught the Florencias about killing that boy downtown. Then they caught the other dudes that gave the white actor dude the ketamine. So all that is based off of technology. It just take time, and they put their stuff together. See, they follow them cameras. They get their leads, they follow them cameras, and they go to that area and they search and they talk and they put in work and boom. Next thing you know, because how they get from downtown to Florence in the 60s. Mexicans ain't telling on each other like that. Blacks tell on each other like that and can see each other in prison. You ain't finna do that when you're a Mexican. But the Mexicans can tell on the blacks all day. That ain't a problem. But you can't tell on another Mexican. You'll die. We're gonna kill your family. We're gonna kill some. You ain't gonna do that. If you do that, you going into witness protection for real. Oh, but I can go tell on this dude from Trouble in Hoover. I can, hey, yeah, yeah, and then go to then me seeing the pen. Hey, that nigga, hey, that nap told on me. Nigga, what? We can get in, homie. Ooh, where the paperwork at, homie? Ooh. That's all you're gonna deal with that all day. So we had the situation with the Crips and the Bloods is at an all-time high of dysfunctionality and unorganization, and it's sad because it's just gonna keep getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. And it's just gonna be another distraction from keeping Black people from coming together. Because in a minute, ain't gonna be no homes out here that Black people own. They giving them homes to Africans, not Black people. They giving them homes to Africans, so which are Black, but they foreigners. They coming from another, so they getting first dibs to just foreigners. You've been here all this time, man. You had your opportunity, Tommy. Tommy Williams, you can. Daryl Williams, Stacey Williams. You had your time to shine. You could have went to school. You could have did anything. But no, you chose to wait on the lick. You didn't invest your drug money right. All that. So you get nada. Can you believe the houses in the 90s are worth $1 million? 800,000, $1 million, you call it what you want. And you are not buying nothing over there. They not giving you no loan to go buy nothing over there. They not doing none of that. Because they trying to change the landscape over there. The changing of the guard is coming. White people want to walk down the streets with their dogs, man, and live next to SoFi, 20 minutes from the beach. And Lil Blue, you in the way. You, Big Blue, Baby Blue, and Tiny Blue, all y'all are in the way. We will remove all y'all, for real. Aaron Bark, salute. Andre Phillips, I got a Technique stereo and a gang of beer out of the 92nd. Hey, look, we was trying to get some couches. Oh, man. The stuff that it got, it doesn't even matter. It's worthless right now. The money, whatever it is that you got to spend, it's gone. When them tanks came in there, when they sent them tanks in there, that shut everything down. And they killed that dude on Western. Like, you better get your ass in the house. A curfew. I I mean, we couldn't even come together on that. We couldn't even come together to get the bank open, to get the vault open at Bank of America. They had tow trucks and everything out there trying to pop that thing open. Burnt the bank down. Big safe right there. Can't nobody get in it. Didn't nobody get in that thing. Didn't nobody get in that thing. None whatsoever. Andre Phillips, it's a transformer. Is that what it is? When you used to turn the hood? Transformer. Man, it's something else. It's another one. Say, hey, cuz, hey, didn't he used to be from? Yeah, but he transformed. He transformed. Oh, man, it's another word. It's one more word that they used to say. I can't think of what they call that. But I know hood hoppers and all that, but it was one official word that they used to say when you turn from one gang to another. Oh man, I can't think of that name. But it's a good name. It's a good name. But hey, welcome to the show, man. I'm your host, Dr. Crip. Today's show is about Black unity, man, and what is it going to take to get Black people together? Is the Crips and Bloods a part of this? Are they going to be a part of this? What Dr. Umar said when he said that that they that the Asians and everybody already got everything set up for them. They already in the hood. They already in the hood, living off of us. Listen to what he said.
America never intended Black people to be here long term. They never intended us to be here long term. In their opinion, we have worn out our welcome. So to help usher us out the way, they're going to bring the migrants in to exhaust all of the remaining social services so there's none left for us. They're going to take over all of the available industry jobs, low pay and labor jobs, so there's nothing available for us. Asians have already been chosen by the white power structure to be the priority minority. So the Asians are set.
Yeah.
The Native Americans have their reservations. Latinos are the migrants. Indians are already doing well, East Indians. Arabs already have their stake. Who are the only people in America who do not control any part of the American economy? It's the American African. It's Black folks. Look at the Indians, their share of the hotel market. Look at their share of the fast food markets. Look at the European Jews with the banking industry, the Asians with the import and export. If you look, there's a color on every sector of society. What sector of society do Black people control? We can't say music and entertainment because although we are the raw product, we are not the controllers of those corporations. Look at hip hop. Most of that is controlled by Caucasians. Look at.
First of all, Dr. Umar, Bloods and Crips, we got our own banks, we got our own doctors, we got our own schools. So I don't know what you talking about. We out here popping. So when my son, his son, her son grow up, they got a choice they can make. They can go to our school straight up for the Bloods and Crips. You can go there, get your education. You can graduate. We got trade skills. We got all that. So I don't know what you talking about what Black people don't got. Bloods and Crips is at the top. We got everything, homie. We got loan officers and all that. Hey, this nigga can't even read. He's 32 years old. He can't even read. Listen, the homies is set up in all kind of places. The gang intervention prevention workers, right? They run all kind of the construction. They run all kind of the unions and everything. They got the door open for all kind of black people, young homies come through there. You know what they say? Man, it be Mexicans coming through there, man. Don't know homies want to come. They out begging in the streets, the homies. And then you know what homies is coming? The ones getting out of the pen that's 50 that can't get insurance. Like, man, we can't even put a bond of insurance on it because they think you trying to do a slip and fall because you're 50. But you did 28, so you ain't got no choice but to come out at 50. So now you come out, you like, hell yeah, I ain't doing none of that. I don't want no weed, no dope, no pills. I don't want to sell nothing. Hey man, give me that construction job. So you getting on there bringing your back, but they like, hey man, listen, what's up with Williams? Oh, nothing. You know, he show up, he ready to do overtime and everything. I know, man, but my boss been on my back about him, man. He 53, man. He 52, man. And, you know, it's hard to keep insurance on him, man. They keep thinking that he going to do a slip and fall, man, or he going to get hurt. So what you saying? You know, I don't know how much longer we're going to be able to carry him, you know. What? Man, he one of the best dudes we got. Yeah, I know that, but hey, I'm just the messenger, man. Don't get mad at me. Because don't know 18s, 19s, and 20s, they're not doing it. They don't want to come to work, and the homies is like, we got full-fledged jobs in here. These niggas can come in here and make 25 off the top. We can start them off at $25 an hour. And they talking about, oh, shit, fuck that, blood. I'm trying to hit a leg. Hey, cuz, when we going back to work, homie? Shit, we almost passed the last time. We almost passed. Look, I'm ready. I'm ready to go past again. Shit, it was only 1,000 in there, but, you know, I needed that, you know. But, hey, this time, can we go, hey, we need to go in them hills, homie. They ain't thinking about going to get no job. You feel me? They ain't thinking about that. They can care less about all these jobs opportunities that these dudes got. The blacks is running. They got all the jobs. All the homies got all the jobs for everybody. 18 to 25, 30, and none of that. But they don't want those jobs. They don't want them. They don't want them. They can care less about it. Oh, hey, big homie, what's up with that job? Oh, it's all good. Okay, for sure. Hey, man, you did everything? Yeah, all I got to do is take my test. Man, they said I failed the test. Man, what you taking drugs? You smoke weed? Yeah. Man, you can't smoke weed? Man, it ain't nothing but weed. Damn, they tripping on weed. Man, you can't go take a drug test for this company, man, and have weed in your system. You gotta wait till after you pass, then get on the job. Then start taking all that stuff to clear your system. Don't take the weed before you get Don't keep smoking weed, man. Can you get a weed a break? I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that. Dang. They like, man, listen, we cannot hire our young generation. They do not want the jobs. They are not coming in for the jobs. They do not want the jobs. So maybe if you do the concert, have all the Crip rappers, the blood rappers, Bring all the homies that got the job. All the gang prevention homies got the job. All the grid workers, everybody. They informants. They the foremen for the jobs. They the people that do all the hiring. Bring them to the concerts and tell them, listen, man, if you want a job, stop smoking weed. Come get the jobs, man. Jobs starting off $21, $22 an hour, man. Go to work overtime, man. In 3 years, man, you can be qualified to get you a house or something somewhere. They do not want to hear that. They can care less about that. So, black people, we in a position, man, that it's about to unfold right in front of your face. We could tell all these good stories about back in the day, what funeral, what squabble, what event. We could talk about all that. We could bring that up, and that's going to be an individual achievement that's going to get somebody 100,000 subscribers. But that is not going to do nothing for black people in whole when it comes to the Bloods and Crips. The homies is not finna win off the history of the Bloods and Crips, how Pyru started, how neighborhoods started, who was the first Crip walker. None of that is going to make nothing change for Bloods and Crips. Nothing. We could talk about that all you want. None of that is going to make a difference out here in this city where homies is out here getting cold on the ground. It's always going to be issues. It's always going to be problems. What you have to do, all these peace people come together, make the gang responsible, make the gang hold their own gang meeting and pick 3 people that's going to be the representatives for the peace movement. So everybody can be identified with those same 3 people from each hood over and over and over and over again. So when jobs come up and this little homie, I had one little homie. He asked me, he said, man, what's up? I think he did try to call the number. I'm not sure. Because I told him, I said, man, listen, you can wait on that lick all you want. But every day you miss at work, homie, that's $25. And if you do overtime, that's all that money. And at the end of that week, homie, that money in your pocket you could have had by just going to work. But they don't look at it like that. They have other issues. They got other ideas. So Dr. Umar, I don't know what to say. Our back is against the wall, and it's an issue, bro, because these dudes ain't the ones to be I don't have no faith in this generation to lead us through the next generation. It's not gonna work. It's too many drugs. It's too many booty hole tampering. We got the low key, everything is down low right now. There's a lot going on with these drugs. They playing with each other in these cars on these drugs because they high. Their brains is fucking. How can you function if you do powder, pills, and lean or meth? I need to know the answer to that. How can I instill responsibility in someone who is 19 on powder, pills, lean, alcohol, weed? I'm having issues with that. I don't see it happening. So I'm not too sure, but we definitely need to get it together, man. And it's something that needs to happen, you know, about black unity among the Crips and the Bloods. We need some amazing interference right now from some highly decorated people, celebrities, influencers, uh, platform people, and everybody to get involved in this to take this thing to the next level. Because other than that, it's still going to be issues out here. So, um, I don't know. You know, I hope that we can get it together. But hey, man, look, this is Dr. Crip. I only wanted to keep you for a minute. You know, I want to thank everybody that came out, man. Uh, One move away, West Side Live. J Mac, what's up, homie? Why you didn't roll my blunt? Western Ave XC, I Calls Green, Andre Phillips, Aaron Barks, what it do? Hey, man, thank y'all for coming out, man. Tomorrow is Juma Friday again. Damn, time be passing by. It's Juma Friday with Brother Mouse, Acton Park Bloods. Yeah. We should be on tomorrow at 6 o'clock. I'm sorry for being so late, man. We should be touching in. Hopefully between 6:30, we'll be in with the Juma Friday services with Dr. Crip and your brother Mouse from Athens Park. This is Dr. Crip. I'm out. Please like, subscribe, share, and tell a friend, man.